Welcome to TechWhoop again. Are you tired of dealing with unnecessary notifications, ads, or features that slow down your system? Today, I'll show you how to take control of your Windows 11 experience by disabling features like Start menu notifications, Taskbar search, and much more. So let's get started and make Windows 11 work for you. I'll start with how to disable Start menu notifications in Windows 11. These notifications typically appear in the User Profile menu, alerting you if your account lacks information or you're not using OneDrive for file backup. These notifications are active by default, but you can turn them off for a more streamlined experience. To do this, first, open the Settings app, then navigate to Personalization and select the Start page on the right. You'll find a toggle switch labeled Show Account-Related Notifications Occasionally in Start. Simply turn off this switch to disable the notifications. The search box provides quick access to the Windows search interface, but it's not essential if you prefer a cleaner taskbar or need space for other applications. To remove the search box from the taskbar, open the Settings app, navigate to Personalization and select the taskbar page on the right side. Here you'll see an option for search. Choose the Hide option to remove the search box from the taskbar. Additionally, if you want it to clutter further, you can turn off the toggle switches for Widgets and Task View to remove these items from the taskbar. This will give you a more streamlined and customized taskbar experience. Moving on to the taskbar's center alignment feature in Windows 11, the new design places the Start button and taskbar items in the center of the screen by default. However, you can easily switch back if you prefer the traditional left alignment. To disable the center alignment and revert to left alignment for taskbar items, open the Settings app and navigate to Personalization. Select the taskbar page on the right side. In the taskbar settings, click on Taskbar Behaviors. Here you'll find the taskbar alignment setting. Choose the left option to align your taskbar items to the left side of the screen. This adjustment allows you to customize the taskbar whether you prefer a centered or left-aligned layout. The Widgets board in Windows 11 offers quick access to your favorite apps, providing a convenient way to stay updated. However, it also includes a news feed from the MSN network by default, which might not be useful for everyone. Fortunately, a recent update allows you to turn off this feature. Open the Widgets board to remove the news feed from the Widgets board. You can do this by clicking the Widgets icon on the taskbar. Next, click the Settings button within the Widgets dashboard. Look for the Show or Hide Feeds option in the settings. Here, you'll find a toggle switch for Microsoft Start. Simply turn off this switch to remove the news feed from your Widgets board. It's worth noting that this feature may not be available to all users immediately, so if you don't see the option, check for any pending Windows updates. Many applications are configured to launch automatically during startup, which can be convenient for frequently used apps, but may also slow down your system. It's a good idea to periodically review and disable apps you don't need at startup to free up system resources. To disable apps at startup on Windows 11, open the Settings app and click on Apps. Navigate to the Startup page on the right side. Here you can sort the apps by their impact on startup by choosing the Startup Impact option in the Sort By setting. Go through the list and turn off any apps you don't want to run at startup. This will help improve your system's performance and speed up the startup process. While notifications can keep you updated on important events, system alerts, and messages, an excessive number of them can become distracting. If you find the constant barrage of notifications and sounds overwhelming, you can turn them off to minimize distractions. Disable System and App Notifications on Windows 11. Open the Settings app and click on System. Navigate to the Notifications page on the right side. Here you'll find the Notifications toggle switch. Turn off this switch to disable notifications. You can also turn on the Do Not Disturb toggle switch to reduce distractions by silencing incoming alerts. Customizing your notification settings can create a more focused, less intrusive computing experience. It's important to note that Windows 11 creates a unique advertising ID for each user. This ID allows advertisers to target you with personalized ads based on your activity when using various apps. While it's not possible to eliminate ads on Windows 11, you can disable the personalization feature to prevent apps from showing targeted advertisements. To do this, open the Settings app and navigate to Privacy and Security. Then click on the General page on the right side. Within the General Privacy settings, you'll find an option labeled Let Apps Show Me Personalized Ads by using my advertising ID. Turn off this toggle switch to stop apps from using your advertising ID for ad targeting. By disabling this feature, you'll still see ads, but they won't be personalized based on your activities and interests, offering more privacy as you use your device. It's important to know that Microsoft collects significant data about your computer and activities to enhance the user experience over time. This data helps Microsoft understand how you interact with the operating system and apps. However, if you're concerned about privacy, you can limit the information your device sends to the company. To restrict data collection from Microsoft, open the Settings app and click on Privacy and Security. Navigate to the Diagnostics and Feedback page on the right side. You'll find the Send Optional Diagnostic Data toggle switch here. Turn off this switch to limit the amount of diagnostic data sent to Microsoft. When you open the Windows search interface, you'll notice not only your list of recent searches but also search highlights from Bing. These highlights can provide additional information and context but may not be useful for everyone. You can easily disable this feature if you prefer a simpler search experience. To turn off the Search Highlights feature in Windows 11, open the Settings app and click on Privacy and Security. Navigate to the Search Permissions page on the right side. Here you'll find the Show Search Highlights toggle switch. Simply turn off this switch to disable search highlights. Doing so will streamline your search experience, focusing solely on your search queries without the additional highlights from Bing. Moving on, let's tackle an important privacy concern in Windows 11: disabling the activity tracking feature. Many privacy experts find this feature especially concerning. To disable activity tracking, go to the Start menu, Settings, and choose Privacy and Security. In the Windows Permissions section, you might need to scroll down and select Activity History. Microsoft makes this feature sound useful for jumping back into what you were doing, but it's really just another data collection technique. Having activity tracking enabled sends data to Microsoft regarding the apps, services, and websites you use, including information about how you use them. So if you value your privacy, it's best to turn this off. Simply toggle the Store My Activity History on this device option to off. That's it. You've now disabled activity tracking in Windows 11, preventing Microsoft from collecting this type of data about your usage habits. The new Microsoft Edge browser in Windows 11 is equipped with a feature called Edge Tracking Prevention. This feature is designed to detect and block potentially harmful trackers such as those used for crypto mining or fingerprinting purposes. However, if you want to disable this tracking prevention capability, here's how to do it. In Microsoft Edge, select Settings and More, Settings, and choose Privacy, Search, and Services. You'll find the Tracking Prevention section. Under this section, there is a Tracking Prevention toggle switch. It's important to note that having it disabled allows websites to track your browsing activity across Microsoft's Edge browser and other Microsoft services. Simply toggle the switch to the off position and you're done. You've now disabled Edge Tracking Prevention. If gaming isn't a regular activity on your Windows 11 computer, you may want to consider disabling the Game Bar and Game Mode features. The Game Bar provides access to gaming tools like recording, screen capture, and other optimizations. Meanwhile, Game Mode helps prioritize system resources for an enhanced gaming experience. While beneficial for gamers, these features may not be necessary for non-gaming use cases. First, open the Settings app and navigate to the Gaming section to disable them. Here, you'll find the Game Bar and Game Mode options. To turn off the Game Bar, click on its settings and toggle off the Allow your controller to open Game Bar option. Next, go back to the Gaming section and select Game Mode. In its settings, simply toggle off the Game Mode option. That's all there is to it. You've disabled the Game Bar and Game Mode, ensuring these gaming-focused features aren't running unnecessarily on your system. That wraps up our guide on disabling unwanted features in Windows 11. We hope these tips help you create a more personalized and efficient computing experience. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more tech tips and tricks. Don't forget to leave a comment below to share your thoughts or any additional tips you might have. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.